let's explore the fascinating world of search engine indexing. Understanding how search engines like Google index websites is crucial for anyone looking to improve their online visibility. And it's not as complicated as you may think it is. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about how search engines index websites. Google, for instance, uses automated bots called spiders to crawl the web. These spiders follow links from one web page to another, collecting information about each page they visit. As they crawl along, they analyze the content and metadata of web pages, things like titles, headings, and keywords. This data is then stored in a massive database, forming an index. This index is the database that powers all of the information that shows up in search results. Why is indexing important? Well, it's the foundation of effective online search. When you search for something, the search engine very quickly retrieves relevant pages from its index. If your website is not in that index, it won't appear in search results. To go old school, think of the index like a card catalog in a library system. If a book isn't in there, it may as well not even exist. The same thing is true for your website. Now, let's discuss 3 simple but key tips to getting your website indexed. Tip 1. Make sure search engines can access your website. There are tons of free tools out there for you to verify that your website is allowed to be crawled and indexed by Google. You need to make sure the spiders and the bots and all those creepy things that we talked about earlier are able to effectively crawl and understand the content on your website. Tip 2. Optimize for SEO. This tip could become its own series of videos, so I'll try to be brief. One of the core elements of SEO is making sure each page has a strong theme and helpful content that backs up that theme. It's not enough just to have your page indexed by a search engine. It also needs to be relevant, authoritative, trustworthy, and a good experience for users. Getting a page indexed gets you to that proverbial starting line, but you need the actual content of your website to shine if you really want to improve your SEO visibility. Tip 3. Make it easy on the robots. When it comes to search engines, crawling, and indexing your site, the answer isn't always a simple yes they can or no they can't. A search engine might be able to crawl and index your site, but depending on how you have your site set up, some search bots might have a very difficult time finding certain pages or sections of your site, or it may just waste a lot of time crawling pages that aren't useful or important. This is where proper site structure and information architecture comes in. You can even use tools like the robots.txt file and Google Search Console to ask Google not to crawl certain pages or sections of your site that you don't want included in the index. This can be things like tag or category pages, user profiles, maybe it's internal resources that you house on your website, stuff that doesn't provide any value to search users. Providing an efficient path for your site to be crawled can really help you earn more traffic. In summary, understanding how search engines index websites is vital for your online success. You can increase your chances of getting indexed and appearing in search results. So, get out there and make your online presence known.